not a snake, but just flip this rock right here, and under there, little American toad just chilling out. Pretty cool. Seen a few of them, you know, crossing the road on rainy nights, but they haven't been hopping around in their large numbers during the day like they do in the summer yet. But cool. Just gonna slowly lower this back down. So it done squashing. Second herp of the day. Little green frog just hanging out there. Seeing these guys out basking is a good indication that the warm weather is pretty much here to stay, or at least I hope so. This is such a healthy creek. You see like these little fish swimming around in there, lots of frogs. That generally means it'll be good activity for stuff like water snakes and garter snakes if these guys are here. So hopefully we see something. So I'm pretty sure I had flipped this guy before. This was a piece of tin. And just this little decays brown snake under there. Good looking snake. I always like finding these guys. They always got really good temperaments too. Cool. Got a snake for the day. So this is pretty cool. I was just walking around the edge of this pond right here. I saw this little guy just right on the bank. I don't know if he was sunning or what. It's just a baby eastern painted turtle. He might have hatched last year, but he's alive. He's just inside his shell. But pretty cool. Said I saw him just chilling there and he was in his shell. I didn't know if he was alive or not, but he's alive and well. Cool. So right there, kind of hard to see, there's a decent sized black rat snake. See his head right there. This guy might bolt if I get too close to him, so we'll see. Eastern painted turtle just basking right there. It's not often I'm able to get this close and actually get a decent shot with my phone. They're usually pretty skittish, but this one's just chilling. Guess he's pretty used to people by now. Cool. So walking along these agricultural field edgings right here, especially on sunny spring days like this, is always a good way to find different herp. You can find turtles making egg nests right here in like the loose field soil, and also this is a great place to find snakes basking. Now this is one right across the street from my house, so I didn't have too high hopes, but I'm walking along. I don't know if you can see because of the glare of the sun, but right in there I'm pretty sure that's a racer. If it's not a racer, it's a black rat. I'm going to try to get closer, but more than likely it's going to bolt soon. But it's just laying there. Yeah, right there you can kind of see part of its scales in there. It's a perfect basking spot because it's got enough sunlight for it to actually absorb some heat for the day, so it'll have some energy to go out and hunt and forage. But also, being in that thicket right there, it's still able to remain hidden from potential birds of prey like hawks, eagles, and owls. So these are perfect spots to find snakes. So here's a better look. Right there, that's definitely a racer, like I thought it was. You can see right there, there's his head, right there. My stupid big finger. Yep. Right there. He knows I'm here. I know he's there. So more than likely what I'm gonna do, I could go catch this guy, and in the process I'm gonna fill my hands up with all those thorns right there. He's definitely gonna bolt. If I do catch him, he's gonna bite me a million times, which I'm not too much worried about. I'm more worried about the stickers. But he's sunning right there. He's not bothering anybody. If I can learn to film, there we go. So I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. Perfect in situ shot. Nice. So this looked like the perfect rock to flip a Nerodia under, but instead, just a little green frog. Pretty cool. He's a pretty good looking one. These guys are going to become so common throughout the summer, I'm going to be tired of seeing them, but I'm going to enjoy you now because it's spring. There you go. So circling back and looking at this, as I walked down there for a little bit, the racer's still here, but what I thought was one big racer is actually two racers. Right there. And then, can't see too well in that thicket, but that's the head of the other one. And there's his body, because I was looking at it a second time, I was like, man, this thing's huge. But yeah, so that's two racers right there sunning. This must be a mating pair. I hope so, so that means they're repopulating this area, which is pretty cool. Right across the street from my house. You never know what's there until you go look. That's awesome. So I'm going along this edge of the pond just looking for snakes, and found this guy. Just basking right here. Oh, hey. This is a red-eared slider. Now these guys have a breeding population pretty much most spots on the East Coast, but they're not a native species. They're actually more native to the South. But they're popular pets, so they got released so much that they were able to adapt up here. But always like finding these guys. They're pretty cool. They're not as common as eastern painted turtles or northern red bellies, but they're still pretty common. I think this is a female, but still pretty cool. I'm going to put her back down. She probably wants to either continue getting sun or she's going to go right in the water. Pretty cool. Flipped this board. This produced for me last year, and I hadn't found anything yet, and there was a water snake under there, which I was actually looking for. And I found this little guy. Cute little Decay's brown snake, being a little bit feisty. Hey, focus. I don't know why my camera's all of a sudden starting to act dumb. There we go. Yeah, pretty cool. Love finding these guys. Gonna let him crawl back under there. Kind of mad that I missed that water snake, but there'll be others. So pretty cool. This is a spot near my house that has a lot of flip sites, and finally flipped my first snake, and of course, Northern Racer. Oh, calm down. Yeah, he was chilling out right under this board right here. I've seen racers under this board before, and pretty cool. This one's beautiful. Not as big as they can get, but decent size. Looks like you bit some wood chips while you were under there, or maybe I had them on my hand. These guys can be bitey. He bit me once, and he'll probably bite me again, but it doesn't hurt. They're really cool snakes. I love them. But yeah, this is probably like the 6th racer I've found this year. Oh, it's okay. Hey, stop that. But I'm gonna put him back because he's pretty upset. So, cool.